matter of fact, though, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? How about that? Pay attention to wax, you're free to see.
All right, gang. Ian Anderson, Corey Merle, Central Coast Disc Golf. Corey, we're back with some more Ledgestone. We got round 2 action. Chase card today. We got McBeth. We got Eric Oakley. We got MJ. What else we got?
We got Mr. H.J. Risley. You should
That's
know
right.
He's from your neck of the woods, Ian.
He is.
San Diego kid.
He lives like half an hour from me.
That's awesome, man. I'm so excited, dude. We got 2 good friends of mine. We got Paul. We got MJ. It should be a blast.
Yeah, this course, it's got some teeth, and it was looking blustery out there, Corey.
It was extremely windy today. Yesterday, during the first round, it was extremely hot and muggy. Today, definitely cooled down a bit, but that wind picked up, and it was nasty.
Yeah, should be interesting, especially starting off on this big first hole where wind can really affect your disc.
Absolutely. We've got pretty tightly packed. 7 down, 6 down, 6 down, 6 down, so everybody's really got a shot.
Cool.
Lead card playing very well, though, so these guys need to make up some ground. Hole 1, par 4, this is where they can do it, though. 633 feet. If you can, frankly, if you can get it over the water on a windy day like this, that's a W.
Yep. Oh, no.
Ooh.
So, it was not in the water. What?
About the minimum you could have to get it over.
Is it?
That is good.
It's good? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There is MJ. That's getting flippy, too, in this headwind. Come on back, please.
Oof.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just no guarantee throwing it over this water.
No, he's got a ways to go to get to the basket, too.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Risley. Popular theme here of turning it over too much on your drive.
Exactly. I mean, it is just an absolute ripping headwind. Here's McBeth just lacing it into the wind. Turning over nicely. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how you want to play it. That's great.
AJ? Coming up a little short. That's going to be a scary putt.
Yeah, it's a pretty extreme uphill angle.
Yeah, it is. Eric hanging it a little wide here on that second shot. Wow, that left to right is really holding that hyzer out there.
Mm-hmm.
MJ looking at his second. Can try and fight all the way up this hill and not go in the water.
Got enough power. Whew. Yeah, blasted it by.
Wow.
You'll take
Good
that
shot.
for your putt, though. You know what I mean? Right level with the basket. What, maybe 20, 25 feet out?
Yeah, not looking right at the OB. Paul coming up short again on this shot.
Yeah, but I think that was his play. You really don't want to air past it. If you can be inside the circle short, you're all right.
Oh. McBeth for the bird.
I swear we reused footage from the first round. That is exactly the same. Throw the
It
drive
really is.
perfectly into the center, throw it up,
Yep.
hit the putt.
Yeah, it was like a foot from where he landed last time.
Mm-hmm.
MJ unfortunately misses the putt there. Eric cleans up a par. AJ with a par as well, I believe, and MJ too. Paul's going to be using that overstable starter story a lot in these conditions, Corey.
Absolutely, man. That yellow one is just like Mr. Predictable.
Yeah.
It's so unbelievably stable.
It is. So there is Paul tying the lead on the chase card with Eric. Taking us to hole 2, par 4, 615. Is that kind of dogleg right, Corey?
Exactly. It's the 2 holes from years past that are combined into the 1 par 4. OB on the right side with the ropes and OB on the left side with the water, so it is tight, especially down by the pin.
Wow.
You got maybe 15 feet left, and it does open up a little bit on that right side by the pin, but, it's just outside the circle, the OB.
Huh. Oh, Paul switching his play here, Corey.
Yeah, you saw him in the first round go sidearm, and he sided off a little bit. Decided to go Metal Flake T-Bird 3 and just kind of peer it down there.
That worked. Eric Oakley. He's taking that forehand play that Paul threw first round.
Oh, just kicked him out. It's pretty much the same result as Paul, unfortunately.
Yeah. How weird. MJ?
Just basic. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's just doing what MJ does, just peering stuff. AJ? That looks tasty.
That is a little bit more turnover than he'd like, but hugged it. I think he stayed safe there. It should be good.
Yeah. We're going to look at Eric's third shot. Try and get around this corner.
He's got a saucy sidearm, man. I was really impressed all day.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. MJ's second. Getting a little flippy in the wind, but you'd rather finish over there than in the water, I guess.
Certainly. And you'd rather finish a little bit short rather than trying to power up and getting squirrely.
Mm-hmm. Oh. AJ with the mini McBeth play.
Yeah, speaking of powering up and getting squirrely, unfortunately was straight out of bounds too, so pretty much has to rethrow.
Wow, so he's throwing 5 right here?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. So
Oh, no, throwing 4, excuse me. That was the second shot that went out.
Was it? Oh, okay. Paul with that Metal Flake FD3. That one flies a little straighter than his pink one, it seems like.
That is funny that you mentioned it. I was giving him a little chat, and I was assuming the Metal Flake would be more stable, but he was telling me by far the pink Sea Line one is definitely more stable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to see where that lie is here in a second. It's pretty brutal OB there.
Wow. Good upshot from AJ there. You can clean up finally. This is MJ. Just going to be pitching up for a par, hopefully. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just, I mean, one like rock kick and it stays in, but unfortunately kind of trickled on.
Dang. Man, this hole has teeth. I don't think aggression really pays off here.
I totally agree. I mean, if you can just get yourself down there and then throw it to the outside of the circle on your second shot, that's incredible. Like,
Yeah.
there's no sense really trying to bite off a ton off the tee.
No. Well, unless you're Paul, and then you can take a birdie.
Yeah, unless you're like motivated to win or like one of those things.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he came out with a special kind of like juice today. We were talking to, before the round started about the 12 down that Anton shot yesterday. Nate said that Nate Heinold, tournament director, said he had $100 on anybody shooting 12 down today.
Really?
Uh-huh. Not going to happen.
Nah, I gotta do it. Too funny. There's everybody cleaning up, and that hole was an adventure.
Yeah, really the OB came into play. Unfortunately, a 7 and a 6 there.
Ooh.
Rough stuff.
Yeah. Indeed, sir. Paul with the birdie, though. We go on to hole 3, par 3. This is that shorty, but it's a tight gap, and it's late.
Exactly. You kind of hit it on the head last time we played this hole. The mini Blue Ribbon Pines hole. It's pretty much that same gap, just those 2 trees right in front of you.
Yep.
You know, sometimes you'll see that left to right over the sidewalk. Other times you'll see this beautiful Nova shot.
Oh, that'll work. Well done, Paul.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, if you could avoid the trees, it's hard to mess this one up. It is pretty short.
Yeah. MJ? You know, you'd think if anybody would peer it would be MJ.
Yeah,
You know,
right?
He's the woods player, right?
We were talking before the round started. He's like, gosh, you guys never film me in the woods, man. We always get him on these wide open bomber courses.
It's so true. We need to go out to North Carolina and film some MJ in his natural element.
Yeah.
I'm so down for that. Oh, everybody hitting trees so far except for Paul. Eric going to justice an upshot.
Ooh, and that is just nice.
It was just nice. MJ. That'll play.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room to run it. If you kick these trees, you know, oftentimes all you have is that little like hyzer approach right there.
Yeah.
Not really any room to get aggressive.
Oh, Paul went a little bit long right, coming back for the 2. Boom.
3 for 3.
Mm-hmm. That's a good start. A lot better than his one yesterday.
Yeah, I think at this point he was like 6 strokes improvement on his round.
I think you're right. MJ drops in. Eric and AJ will do the same.
Yeah, the unfortunate OB for AJ causing the bogey, but
Yeah.
he's a tough guy. He'll fight back.
Mm-hmm. Strong middle game for sure. Shout out to his dad, Alan, who I'm sure is watching.
Good dude.
Yeah, great guy, man. Yeah, done a lot for
Has
the
to
sport
be,
over
man. If
a
AJ's his
long
kid,
time.
he's got to be good,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, he's got a super low PDGA number. Alan does.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah, yep, at least 3 digits. Hole 4, par 3, 423. Oh, this one's just so tough to stick, Corey.
It really is. It's that gentle downhill that whole way. It kind of slopes a bit more aggressively down by the pin. But the basket is sitting right on the mound. You see there. It's really tough to stick, as you said.
Paul's going back to that Star Rock 3, Corey.
Yeah, he
Didn't
likes
work last
it.
time.
It did not, but you see it kind of had that similar flight path where it held it out the whole way. He just started a little more left this time.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's
backstop.
acceptable. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. That's good too, look.
Yep, and
MJ.
remember that, I was going to say, remember that path is OB down by the basket, and there is a sneaky Mando. Not really any reason to miss it, but it's there.
Yeah. Eric Oakley. Turned over a little too much and cut roll into the woods.
Yeah, you're really trying to just get something to crest that hill. Once you crest it, if you can just get it to float, it'll be down by the basket.
That is right. Oh. Fades back, though.
Yeah, that's some nice stability at the end there. I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, different line. Yeah, effective, though. This is Eric, who came up quite a bit short left. He's going to try and salvage a par. Ugh.
Yeah,
tough
that's
look,
all he
Corey.
had, really. It was that or like a flex downhill sidearm, and you really don't want to get in the business of testing that OB this early in the round.
Yeah, not at all. He already has in the OB1.
Yeah, turns out didn't pass the test.
Not so much. There is a layup from our friend AJ for par. Here is Eric looking for his par. Ooh,
You gotta like the
no.
aggression, though. I mean, you know what I mean. You don't travel to Ledgestone to lay up.
Yeah, true. Maybe you should, but you don't.
Yeah, actually, now that I say that, this is like the one tournament you do because if you place well at all, you're guaranteed a lot of money.
That is very true. That was a great comeback bogey putt from Eric, though. Paul McBeth, that was disgusting.
4 for 4. That putt was dirty.
Wow. That is so hard to do on this course. Oh, MJ.
Michael Joe.
Oh, he doesn't miss those.
No.
AJ with a good par. Playing that hole really smartly. I like that approach. It's not going to give you a 2, but it's going to give you an easy 3.
Yeah, certainly. And I'll take an easy 3 on this all day.
Oh, yeah, you're not losing to strokes to hardly anybody. Just Paul, it turns out. Boom.
Gosh, so clean, man, with that release.
The best form, man. So good. A couple bogeys there from MJ and Oak. All right, guys, we're back. Huge thanks to our sponsors, MVP and Discraft. We wouldn't be out there without MVP, so big thanks to
Absolutely,
them.
man. And special shout out to MVP Steve. He's really been, so hospitable out here. Really setting everything up for us, getting a place to stay. Good people.
Huge fan of that guy. Hole 5 court, we're going over the baseball field.
Over the baseball field, and
He did it again.
oh, but look at that! It is wedged in the fence.
It is?
It was hit perfectly in the corner. Like,
Wow.
it was just short. Unfortunately, just short.
Dang. AJ taking a safer line there, and it paid off for him.
Yeah, that's a great shot. You really got to have some cojones if you're going to get real aggressive on this hole.
Yeah. MJ playing safe as well. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, just
for
throwing
par.
that crank out there, man. Gosh, he throws it so smooth.
Yeah, those go for days when you're MJ. Oakley throwing some hand eye.
Get up.
Had the distance just low.
It did, man. He really put a hurting on that shot.
Mm-hmm. So Paul's throwing 3 from the DZ. Same disc, it looks like, or one of its
Similar,
oak.
at least.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, that's a scary look for 4.
Yeah, very reminiscent of last round, frankly.
Mhm.
He put it short and then put it short again.
Oh no.
Not
Corey, it
so
is
short
windy
as
out there.
Eric. It is very windy. We are seeing discs do some really weird stuff.
We are. That was Eric throwing 5, gonna be taking a 6. MJ just doing the smart thing, taking a 3. AJ could run this. Does he?
No, you saw he wanted to for a sec, though.
He did, right?
So this is Paul trying to pitch that the disc is actually poking through the chain link because of the rounded edge.
He's
Did
not
not
wrong.
work. Did not work.
I like the angle. Wow.
Yeah, he just chooses to do that instead.
I guess so. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, great putt, but still is going to take the bogey because of the drop zone punishment.
Yep. Corey, what's up with the black hat, dude?
I blame Ron Panisi.
For stealing your hat in Montana?
It's being held for ransom in Bozeman at the moment, but I promise, folks, I am working to retrieve it.
You're evil Corey until then.
I'll accept it.
MJ with that silky smooth form. Oh, Eric and Paul running into some trouble there. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Eric, I believe that's his second triple bogey of the first 5 holes.
This course is, if you let down your guard on other courses, you take a bogey. If you do it here, you take a 6 or a 7.
Absolutely. And the second you start getting frustrated and overthrowing things and just getting a little flustered, it just starts to compound on itself.
Yep, snowballs real quick. Hole 6 is up next. That par 4, 897. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, this
AJ.
hole used to be a par 5 in years past. They took out stroke and distance, though, as I mentioned on the last video. Really took a lot of the teeth out. But
Yeah.
on a blustery day like today, the ropes seem extra small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the margin for error is very low.
Mm-hmm.
MJ playing a hyzer flip to flat. Ooh, to over.
Hyzer flipped to fly. Exactly. Just turned right on
Oh.
over on him.
Super late turn there. Paul going Star Destroyer. He's getting a little greedy. That's not his overstable one.
I was just going to say, you saw him pull out the big swirly distance destroyer after taking that 4. He seemed like he really wants the 3 off the tee here.
Yep. I like that his putter destroyers are the ones that go the farthest.
I know. Isn't that ironic? That's great.
Yeah. Eric throwing a good shot and doing the opposite of the MJ. He's walking forward while it's still
Just
flying.
chasing it down.
Yeah. MJ's third shot with the OB stroke. We'll just be playing smart.
And look at those trees, man.
Yeah, they are moving. AJ's second shot. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Down.
cool that you could see that right to left just throwing it into the OB.
Man. There's a little strip of land to try and land on here. Eric.
And you can really see how blustery and unpredictable the wind is because Eric's really didn't seem like it was that affected.
No. Paul going with the overstable Star Destroyer. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Ooh.
And we were talking about it right after that shot. AJ's and Paul's both looked like it was the windiest day out in Illinois. And when Eric threw it, it looked like a calm, nice park day.
Yeah. Gotta love it.
Or not love it in this case.
Or not love it, yeah. That's probably the more accurate statement. This is AJ just laying up. I believe that's going to be an easy par from him.
That should be a 5, I believe, because he went OB on his second shot, throwing it for the 5. It seems like it would be a par.
Did he?
That'll be a
Okay.
bogey, though, I think.
Gotcha. Here is Eric. He's just laying up for a par.
Just a brutal tailwind there.
Yeah. Paul's fourth shot. taking a 5 as well. MJ?
Yeah,
That's
not the 2 holes that McBeth would hope after the 4 birdie start is going to go bogey to bring him back to 2 down, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's true. Started off hot and bringing it back a little bit.
Regression to the mean, as they say.
Yes, regression to the mean. You must be a fantasy football player.
I know my sabermetrics.
Yes. Look at that Eric form.
He's so
Unconventional yet
majestic when he
effective.
throws, dude, right?
Yeah.
Look at that little hop at the end.
Someone told me he's the jazz hands of disc golf. No.
100% in every conceivable fashion, too.
Yeah, absolutely love it. But Eric getting a stroke on the card right there, taking a par. That's a tough hole. Up next, though, is a shorty in hole 7.
Yeah, absolutely. And I really love this about the course design. You have a ripping 900-foot, par 4 in air quotes, and then a little dinky 260-foot hole through the trees.
Mm-hmm. Eric is going to take the forehand line.
I like it
fading out
personally.
early.
Yeah, he just didn't quite put enough gusto on it.
Yeah. AJ going to go backhand. Looks like a ghost.
Yeah, ghost or some sort of putter.
That might be a putter, actually, yeah.
Hunter. It might have been a hunter, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. MJ? That'll work.
Smooth. This is totally his type of hole, too.
Yeah, definitely. The Nova toss from Paul. That should work.
Yep, kick the tree into the bush, but fortunately the bush is pretty grippy, so it's not going to fling into that creek down there.
Yeah. There's Eric missing his birdie putt, unfortunately. Here's
Look at those
Paul looking for
bushes.
his. Wow. It is hucking. Oh. That just blew out, didn't it?
It blew out, but it did. I mean, these chains are very thin chains relative to a lot of baskets out there, and that straight up hit chains and it hit the pole through the chains and kind of let the wind affect it, frankly.
Wow. MJ with a nice birdie. Paul, get that putt to stay in the basket.
Yeah, he was less than stoked, we'll call it.
Yeah, understandably so. We get to see it again. I mean, that's objectively like a good putt.
I mean, that's objectively a bad. Like, that's just unacceptable. If you're playing in like a professional tournament, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, that's a good putt with a bad result. Unfortunate.
It's like the randomness. You know what I mean? Don't they take out the 2-meter rule because they don't want the random factor? But
right,
they have baskets that'll do that.
Yep.
It's very interesting.
It is hole 8 as the par 4 793 Peninsula Green. First shot's just laying up, and your second shot you're trying to stick it on there. And I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a hope and a prayer, really.
Yep.
AJ putting a smash on it though. Look at this.
AJ bombs, man.
He throws really far, like unconventional, like smooth and steady far too.
Yeah, he's a big kid, man.
He is a large dude.
Yeah. Oh, MJ.
Yeah, thank goodness though he did hit the trees after the ravine there, so he fell down into a not OB spot. So that's good.
Oh, okay. It's actually kind of a tight gap. It doesn't look super tight, but
it's if you're standing right there, it's not that tight, but you're pretty far away from it. I mean, you're hitting like a 25-foot gap from, 160 feet away. It's not easy.
Yeah. Exactly. Paul taking the big boy gap, just throwing the hyzer.
Yeah, there's so much wind that he had a right to left tailer. Just throw it up and let the wind do the work.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be Eric's second shot out of the rough.
And that was MJ out of the woods, and that was
thank you.
ridiculously impressive too. He had nothing, and he got so much gusto on that backhand.
Wow. So here is Eric. Uh-oh.
Get down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. Not what you're looking for, but if I know Eric, he'll have a smile on his face.
Paul's FD3.
Kick the tree, but definitely not the worst thing that could happen.
Oh, no.
Lesser, less confident players would be praying for that shot.
Yep. I'm sure Eric would have liked that kick.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. MJ's third.
Oh, come on now, MJ.
Is he close enough for a putt?
Yeah, he's close enough for a putt, but, you know, on a green like this, there's never too close.
Yeah. Eric just laying up. Hopefully that's sat down.
It is pretty. It opens up on that right side, so that's fine.
Okay. There is Paul's third. Gonna take a 4. You'll take a 4 on this one.
Oh, yes. I mean, a 4 even feels like a birdie. I think if you get a 4, you're picking up strokes on a significant portion of the field.
Oh, it definitely plays over, yeah. MJ, unfortunately missing his 4.
Yeah, he said, gosh, I wish I was just 10 years younger for this putt.
Yep. Oh, no.
No, AJ.
Just a little too far pro side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got a little bit ruffled on that upshot after that incredible drive. Just kind of shanked the upshot into the woods and had a hard time coming back from it.
Understandably. Paul cleans up the 4, but he's picking up strokes on everybody.
Yeah, and like I said, you know, you take a 4 and you move on and let other people make the mistakes, really.
Exactly. Wow, he gets into that power pocket perfectly.
Yeah, so clean. Just very efficient use of form. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolute. There is that par for Paul. Bogeys for the rest of the gang. Taking us to the bridge hole.
Yeah, hole 9. Really only one way to play it, and that's aggressive. This year they took out the landing zone, or the layup zone, I should say. So you're just throwing it until you get on.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they shrank down the island a touch on that left side and really force you to get aggressive.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is I want to put an amendment on last round's footage. That's a T-Bird 3. He's got 2 speckled discs. I did not realize that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good shot, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as long as you're inside the circle here, you're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
This is the line that you're going to see a lot of players take, too. The very safe, just bail out to the left side and just have a putt.
Yeah, it's a giant bailout zone. Looks like they cut it shorter, too, as well. So if you come up short and left, you're safe?
Oh, no, exactly. It's kind of like a bean, so you could throw it up in the air and just hyzer out, and you're totally fine.
So is he in?
Oh, he's in. He hit that little elbow.
Wow.
And that's silliness.
Oh, that's the thing where they move the banners, huh?
Yes, the day before the tournament.
Oh, Eric misses a good birdie opportunity. AJ won't miss one, though. Nice putt, dude.
Good putt. Way to come back from that last hole, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You can see how, I mean, there's maybe a foot of OB, and that's an 11-inch disc.
Wow. Oh, no, MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He's quick, but that was even a little too quick for him.
Yeah. I will say if there's anybody, not that I'm rooting for somebody to do that, but if there's somebody that has to do that, I'd like it to be AJ or MJ because he is just so happy regardless. Like, you're not going to get a bag kick. You're not going to get a scream. It's really a pleasure to spend time with MJ.
Sure enough. There are 2 birdies from AJ and Paul. Those are good shots. They paid off. Paul is 9 down on the round. Huge thanks to Flyer for sponsoring the coverage. Met Shane Jonas on at Morley the other day.
Oh, awesome.
The San Diego crew and disc golf pins. Check them out. Make sure you have enough flair. If you don't have 15 pieces, I will take one of your discs when I see you.
Oh, and that's beautiful that you said 15 because guess what? There's a 15% off coupon code, CCDG, and that's the easiest way to not lose any of your discs to Ian.
Hey, buddy. Nice, man. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching round 2, part 1. We will catch you guys in part 2.